And good morning and welcome to Today on 2. It is a chilly morning, to say the least. So you'll have to wear a jacket on out there. But let's go and see what the rest of the day looks like with our weather. Our weather is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Make the switch to Mitch. Let's take a look at our almanac for April the 3rd. Our average high is 72 degrees. Our average low is 43 degrees, excuse me. Our record high is 90 degrees back in 1999, and 21 was our low in 1992. Tomorrow, sunrise 6:30, and tonight the sunset will be at 7 o'clock and 10. Why did that stop in the middle of that time? I have no idea.
7:10. They call it 7:10 a.m.
7:10. There's no space in eternity there. If you look at the radar picture, we have some activity coming in around the bottom part of Louisiana.
I think we're going to get activity all over Alabama.
We're fixing to get some rain.
Yes.
Just like they said. But forecast for today will be cloudy, windy with a 30% chance of afternoon showers and a high of 56. Tonight, cloudy again, windy with an 80% chance of rain and a low near 46. And here's the deal. Tomorrow, which is my birthday, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
100% chance of rain and a high near 53.
Oh.
So Friday is mostly sunny with a 30% chance of rain. So it starts clearing up on Saturday.
Of course.
So I'll just move everything to Saturday.
That's right.
All plans get moved to Saturday.
Celebrate on the weekend.
Saturday would be sunny with a high near 71. Sunday mostly sunny with a high near 73, and that continues in the mid-70s all the way through Tuesday.
Very good.
So we're good, except for Thursday.
Yeah, your day, your big day.
What can you do?
All right. Well, can I ask how old you're going to be? Should I ask?
You should never ask how old I am.
Okay.
How old do I look? That's the question.
About 18.
Do I really look 18?
No. You look like you're about 21.
I'm 22. I'll be turning 22 on Thursday,
Very
which is
good.
18's a good thing that you said that,
Yeah.
regardless of whether you meant it or not.
Well, but 21 is that age where you're legal. You can do, you can get up there and vote and do all other kinds of things. So you've already been there, done that. So 22 is a good age. That's a good age.
Fun.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
Another one to add to the
Yeah,
collection.
that's right. That's right.
Whichever one.
Yep.
Well, let's take a look at our Facebook friend for today, and let's see who's going to pop up on our screen today.
Joe Phillips Whitener, and don't know exactly which one is Joe since the whole family's in there, but we're glad that Joe joined us today, and he likes country music, and guess what? Alabama football. We haven't had one of those in a while, so I guess I'm doing pretty good, right? Huh?
Jay.
Oh, excuse me, Jay. Well, it looked like Joe on here. I'm sorry. Okay, his name is Jay, and
Jay
I can't.
Phillips.
Yes, and I can't read. It's just a different name, and I guess I assumed it was Joe.
We still don't know which one he was.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't know if he was the daddy or if he was one of the boys in the other. Whatever. Does she know?
Oh, well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
No big deal. Yeah.
So you wanted to talk about the Women's League, right?
Coleman Women's League is going to be giving away some money today. I'm
Sign
so
me up.
excited. Yeah.
Where can I go to get some money?
Where can you go? Well, I'm sorry. We've already picked our designated charities, and we're going to be giving away money to United Way and to Coleman Caring for Kids and Brooks Place and Daystar House and just a bunch of stuff. So anyway, I'm just real excited about that. We worked real hard with the barbecue cook-off that took place back in October. We raised some monies. Plus, we also sell cookbooks. That was another way that we have been raising money. And so also we gave some money, a big, nice, fat check to the Refresher Room, CRMC Foundation the other day. So I'm really excited because we're giving away $10,000 total to different various charities, plus, like I said, the 4 that we're, So anyway, so it's exciting, and we're really proud to have been able to achieve that. We're a small group. They're just 30 ladies, and we do various different things. And so, but this past year, like I said, we participated in the barbecue cook-off. So I was really, I'm treasurer this year, so I actually get to write those checks.
Yeah. Well, for 30 ladies to raise that much money is a big deal.
Yeah, it really is for us. It really is.
Well, let's take a look at who is going to be our guest for today. Who's our guest?
Miss Lori Strain is here from Coleman Regional Medical Center, and this is National Foot Health Month. Who knew that there was such a month? But there is, apparently, like we've discussed before. And so she's going to be talking to us really about, I guess, the Center for Wound that Coleman Regional has just recently, and I guess in the last, how many months now? 7 months, has brought this in. It's been a very good thing, so we're going to talk to her about that. Yep. And George is here, of course, with some news that he wants to share with us. So that's what we've got going on today.
We'll be right back after these commercials.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Coleman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference. Time for news and comment on this Wednesday, cloudy kind of day. Well, legislature's still in session, back after the spring break. And apparently, I guess the Republicans appointed an individual to do figure out the cost that it would take to do, this new education program. The chairman of the House Education Budget Committee estimates that the state's new school tax credit program could cost the Education Trust Fund between $50 million and $60 million next year. Now, that sounds like a lot of money, but the Democrats apparently were saying it's going to cost hundreds of millions. And Jay Love, the individual who is doing the figuring, says that he put together all this information, but he was conservative, and better to be a little overestimation than to estimate too little. But they say it's going to cost less than what critics say that it will cost for this new education trust fund. Also, Senate Bill 286 is a bill down in the legislature that deals with people being allowed to bring their weapons to work as long as they're locked up in their car in the parking lot, right? And now we've got another organization, the Business Council of Alabama, who's weighing in against this bill. They say there's too much of an opportunity for foul play and for people to get hurt. I don't know. Roger Bedford, who's a Democrat, up here in North Alabama, he has a bill that really sort of goes against the grain, when it comes to the National Democrat Party and the use of handguns and allowing people to own weapons and such. But nonetheless, this is probably going to be a situation. It's going to take a while to get hammered out. We know that Barack Obama's and Joe Biden's efforts to bring tighter legislation in is probably not going to work because it's beginning to lose a lot of support in different parts of the country. I think a lot of people are afraid if they start losing, if they start taking away this, what else would they take away? And I don't know if it's not going to be a gun. Look at all the other ways to die. There's even a doggone series, television series, 1,000 Ways to Die, and it's a rather morbid kind of show. They show all the ways that people go about killing each other. So anyway, this is not going to end anytime soon. Gasoline as low as $3.29 in Birmingham, $3.29. And I thought this thing was headed for $4 for sure. That's because we're telling us lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, and such. It's bad enough though, even at $3.29. Isn't it amazing how much you could get? $2 worth of gas was a lot of gas back in 1968 and 69, even 1970. Look at what it is now. And I got behind. I was coming through town here the other day, and I was headed over toward the professional office, old POB building on Arnold Street. and I got behind a tanker, and I had the most unusual sign on the back. It said, "Drill, baby, drill." Now, this was an oil tanker. And I thought, now what distributor in Cullman uses, one of these carriers that actually is promoting that? And I never could tell. But I thought, that's a good idea. Don't you wish we could, But there's no, all these oil companies and all these doggone folks in the Middle East and politicians are not going to allow that, are they? There's too much to be lost, I guess. But, Lord, if it was out there and I knew where it was on my 40 acres, I'd find it, and I'd be doing something with it. Yesterday, lawmakers in Montgomery had a great beer debate. And what I always think is interesting is you never know who's voting for and who's voting against some of these bills. Try to find out, right? I believe former Senator Zeb Little said you could go to a certain website and it would show how your representative or your senator votes. I'm going to try that again. But it passed 58 to 33. A lot more people going along with this idea of letting you brew your own beer at home. Now, this thing is I guess this law, once it's signed off, would allow you to brew your own beer. But if you live in a county or a city where it's dry, it would be against the law. Isn't that something? But that's the way it is. In fact, Alabama will be the last of all the states to allow that to happen if it passes and such, which I thought was kind of interesting. When I was probably about 5.5 years old, I was watching an episode of Superman. We just got a new television in our house with George Reeves, the old TV show, right? And you'd see him take off, and that music was so thrilling, and he was flying past skyscrapers. And I got a grand idea at 5.5 that I'd take one of Mother's tablecloths, and tie it around my neck and go into the barn and jump out of the loft. I learned, of course, that didn't work, because you sure can hurt yourself unless you got a bale of hay or something soft below it. But now we've got a situation with reality television where the same sort of thing is happening. One feeds on the other. This poor kid, what's his name, Shane Gandy, who was on MTV's Buck Wild, kids and friends all going crazy and doing stupid stuff. That's what happened to him. He died, I guess it was over the weekend, left a bar, him and his uncle, left a bar at 3 a.m. to go mudding, go down the trail, and he got stuck in a doggone big mud pit, okay? Couldn't get out. He died of carbon monoxide. I think sometimes the line gets blurrier and blurrier, it seems like, when it comes to what's real life and what people will do just to get on television. Crazy. Stay tuned. We're off today on 2 after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
And welcome back to Today on 2. Are you ready to give away some prizes?
I am. Let's do it.
Let's see what we're going to give away today. Oh, looks like we have a day pass to the Wellness and Aquatic Center. And let's see what else we have. We have, don't think we're going to give away the pizza today. I think we're going to give away the 2-piece meal deal from Bojangles is what we're going to give away. So instead of the large specialty pizza, it'll be a 2-piece meal deal. And that's a leg and a thigh and a fixin' and a biscuit.
Okay.
So if you're looking for some
was that a
fried
teaser?
chicken,
was that a teaser? Just showing the pizza, just getting us hungry. That was
so.
A teaser. Okay.
I think so.
But the Bojangles sounds pretty good too.
It does. So, Bojangles, and then we have the Wellness Day Pass. All right, let's take a look at our merchant ads. Pay attention to these ads. We'll ask a question, and we're starting with Barnett Tax Service, where she's been serving Coleman for 41 years. She does bookkeeping services, and she'll also file your taxes for you. Direct deposit and debit card, and you can also pick up your refund check at the office.
Gordon Family Pharmacy right there on Highway 157, providing immunizations, including the flu shot, which is kind of late for now, pneumonia, meningitis, shingles, and whooping cough. And the difference is not when you open their bottle, it's when you open their door.
And Renard's Gallery and Gift, where they do jewelry, framing, and prints. Renard's Gallery and Gifts, 1st Avenue Southeast. You can also visit them at the web at renardsgallery.com.
Medical Arts Apothecary is a trusted part of your family now for 50 years. Family-owned business making a difference every day on the corner 1 block south of the Coleman Courthouse. Medical Arts Apothecary.
And fitness opportunities are available at the Wellness and Aquatic Center with indoor rubberized walking track and indoor leisure pool and whirlpool spa. All these forget that for a minute.
Baldwin Counseling Center. Dr. Howard Rogers is the man you need to call if you need some help, because he can help with weight loss situations, individual and family counseling, lifestyle coaching.
And AutoTech Foreign and Domestic Repair and Service. You can see David Methvin at his new location on County Road 1354, and they're in Vinemont, Alabama, beside the community church.
And there's the new blizzard of the month, the Choco-covered pretzel. Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. Peanut butter and chocolate chunks with creamy vanilla soft serve. When do they open?
Mullins Body Shop, where you've counted them for over 50 years, and you can still count on them today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim if you have any body shop needs. 734 and the rest of the number.
I can't get over that new blizzard. Mr. Hicks Menswear, Reader's Choice Award for men's clothing. And of course, it's prom season, so don't forget he has a great selection of formal wear, and it's your trusted source, Mr. Hicks Menswear.
And that's a look at our merchant ads. Our phone number is 734-7399. Our question for today
Go ahead, go for it.
I'm trying to think how I should word this. Which one of our advertisers is there for you and your family? There for you and your family. It says that specifically on the ad.
Oh, okay.
It's relatively new client with us.
Okay.
But they're there for you and for your family.
Okay, very good. Yeah. That might be a little tough, but that's good. If people have been paying attention, they could win the meal deal from Bojangles, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. No calls.
No
okay,
call.
We thought we had one.
All right, no calls. That would be a Medical Arts Apothecary is there for you and for your family.
Now you can call in.
So let's go ahead and take a look at our merchant ad second round. We're going to start with Tire Chalets, where they are more than just tires. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, shocks, and brakes. Go see Greg and the guys at Tire Chalets in 2nd Avenue North, Highway 31, just past 157.
And Barnett Tax Service, tax returns, electronic filing, and bookkeeping services, including those W-2s and 1099s. Serving Coleman now for 41 years. You can do direct deposit, debit card, pick that refund check up at the office, or have it mailed to your home, however you want it.
And introducing Smart Stretch, a new breathable, comfortable, and durable fabric made by Landau, which is available at the Uniform Place on 2nd Avenue Southeast. Their phone number is 734-0662.
And Earl's Body Shop is there with large and small towing available, local or long distance. And of course, they do great body work on your vehicles. Located on Highway 31 North. That's Earl's Body Shop.
And Cups Accounting and Tax Service, where they have quality service at reasonable rates. Check with them before you pay too much. They do free electronic filing, and they also have the credit and debit cards available. And they appreciate your business at Cups Accounting and Tax Service.
And Yates Chance Christian Bookstore, featuring kids, puzzles and games and books and children's stories. And don't forget the baby girl or boy selections available. Great selection of adult fiction for just $5.
And People's Tire has their daily specials Monday, Tuesday, and on Wednesday it's the free value, fluid level, and battery check. So if your levels are looking low or your battery's not up to par, go have them check it at People's Tires.
And Sorelli is featured at Doug Doggett Jewelers. That's why you shop there, because they have such a great selection. And Sorelli is so popular right now, and it does come in all kinds of different colors.
And Deb's Bookstore, she's just down the road and is your hometown bookstore. Browsers are welcome and gift certificates are available. With the used books are half price and new books are 20% off every day. And that's a look at our merchant ads for today. Pay attention to those ads because we will ask a question again tomorrow.
That's right.
All right, let's take a look at who's celebrating a birthday on April the 3rd.
Caleb Coggins has a birthday along with Terry Washburn, and their names will be, and we have an anniversary, Bruce and Judy Bentley. So I guess everybody's thrown into the hat on Friday, and they get the possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
So we have a look at our birthdays and anniversaries. Now we're going to go to a break and come back with a visit from our guest for today.
Miss Lori Strain.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
And we're back today with a visit from Lori Strange, who is the director from Wound Care. Is that correct?
Yes, that is. Thank
the director.
you.
Thank you for being on the program today.
Glad to be here.
Now, you are on the show today because this month is what month?
It is National Foot Health Awareness Month.
Foot Health Awareness
And
Month.
who knew?
I had no idea.
I'm still getting over that.
I know. I think all the podiatrists know about it very well.
Sure.
And we're very fortunate in Coleman to have 3 podiatrists.
Yes, we are. You're right.
So
yeah.
it's very uncommon in some of the other communities that I travel and talk to about the Wound Care Center. So.
And I think people have a tendency sometimes to neglect their feet.
Absolutely.
And if you're diabetic, you don't always have feelings in your feet. So
Right.
if you get hurt or hit your foot or stub your toe or something like that, you don't always know it until one day you wake up and it looks infected, right?
Absolutely.
So there's some issues there. I mean, we kind of make light of this foot, healing month, but really it's very important.
Absolutely. And we do sort of take light, but when you think about our feet, that's what we're on every day. And I was reading in the Podiatrist Journal that we walk in a lifetime 5 times around the world.
Oh.
I mean, when you put it in that perspective, it really makes you realize the importance
Right.
of things that we just take for granted, that we get up every day and
Right.
we're able to get up and walk.
And when my feet hurt, my whole body, I mean, it's like you can't move. It's like, and I oftentimes wear the wrong shoes, and so, they're pretty, but they hurt my feet, but they're pretty, so I'm going to wear them, So women have a tendency to do that kind of thing, and to cause our feet to have bunions and so forth from the shoes that we wear. So
Absolutely.
that's not too good, is it?
It's not. It's very important, for good hygiene, making sure that we're keeping a check on our feet. We talk to our patients about even using a mirror because a lot of times they can't see the bottom of their feet, and like you said, they don't have the sensation there.
Right.
So using a mirror and checking their feet daily is so important. And simple things like when you start to notice that there's hair loss, even on your toes and your lower extremities, can be a sign for poor circulation. So there's a lot that we're trying to educate the community to make sure that they're checking those feet and following up with the podiatrist. And then, like you said, if they've got diabetes on top of that, a lot of times that's what we see in the Wound Care Center. They have stepped on something, had keys in their shoes, didn't realize it, step on the tack, a nail, and then it turns into a nasty ulcer, and that's where we come into play, that we can use some of our advanced therapies and such as hyperbaric. So,
well, let's talk about that, because this is something relatively new within the last 7 months that Coleman Regional has brought into the community.
Yes.
And how successful have y'all been?
It's been great. Most of our patients are very thankful to have us in Coleman. They were traveling to Birmingham, Huntsville, different surrounding communities. And for our patients that are coming in daily, which are hyperbarics, which is only about 10% of our population, of our patients, it's really saved them with gas prices being what it is. Most of our patients come in and see us just on a weekly basis, though. Okay. But still, even weekly, they're very grateful to have us in Coleman. And I tease most of our patients about feeling like they've been at a spa instead of a wound care center. And I think most of them feel that way. I'm fortunate to work with a great group of staff that it's all about the patients and making sure that they feel good and are enjoying their care while they're there.
Well, explain to us the process. I mean, what is the wound center, you know?
Well, most of our patients come in from physician referrals. You can be self-referred, so we do have patients that just come in off the street, take some information. Most all insurances we accept. So that's our start with Terry at the front desk, and then we schedule them with one of our physicians, and we have 4 different physicians. We do have a podiatrist, Dr. Araujo. We have Dr. Mark Addison. We have Dr. Matt Cottingham, and then Brad Moody is our medical director. So we set up an appointment with one of the 4 of them, and then you come back. Lots of questions, and you know how it is when you go to the physician.
Sure.
Do a lot of testing, such as checking for circulation and checking for sensation on the bottom of the feet if it's a lower extremity wound. And then we start doing things like debridements or skin subs, or according to what their needs are.
Okay. Now, the actual, though, hyperbarics, is that what it's called?
Yes, ma'am.
Explain that to us. What is that?
Well, if someone has for instance, probably one of our most common is a diabetic foot ulcer. If it's graded as a Wagner 3, which means it's probing to the bone, and
pretty bad.
Yes, it is pretty severe. But it doesn't take it very long to get there, so, I mean, the importance of foot care.
Right.
So when it gets to that point, then they can go into hyperbarics. And hyperbarics is 90 minutes. You're going to an atmospheric pressure of a 2.0, similar to diving. But it's just in a tank. There's no water involved. A lot of times, because we say diving, that people think that there's water.
Do I have to wear my swimsuit?
No. Actually, you'll wear your birthday suit.
Okay.
Our tech usually tells everybody if you weren't born with it, you can't go in with it. But you go into the chamber, usually about 90 minutes in there.
Okay.
It's larger than like an MRI machine. It's completely clear. It is enclosed, though, but I haven't had very many patients that have had any trouble with that whatsoever.
So claustrophobic people, that really usually shouldn't be an issue?
It hasn't been so far, and if it is, the only one I can think of, there's nice medication to help them relax in there.
Okay.
So it's been good. I've been in it myself. Was able to roll over. You take a bottle of water in there with you. There's flat screen TVs for you to watch. It's probably one of the easier therapies I could think that if I was going to have to go through something.
Very non-invasive.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely. So you just either sit or lie there?
You lie down.
Okay.
But you can be raised up, pretty high to where you're almost in a sitting position.
Okay.
So it's fairly comfortable in there. Memory foam mattress. It's And you've got the technician right beside of you.
How often can I do this? Like once a week for 90 minutes? I can go and rest. I think I like this.
Yes, it's good for the skin too. Oxygen. So I'm sure there will be other indications as this, continues that insurances will pay for.
Right. Okay. So basically, it is pumping in pure oxygen, right?
100% oxygen.
Okay, and that's just something we just don't get in our atmosphere anymore.
Right.
And so that helps to stimulate the blood circulation, and that's how it works?
Yes, that is it. Okay. So if they have something like a bone infection, like osteomyelitis, then of course they're usually on antibiotics. It opens up those veins, the blood's flowing freer. So, I mean, it's helping with those wounds, and we've had some great success, and it's been wonderful to see patients that have had these for a long time to walk out healed.
Okay. Well, very good, and it's located at Coleman Regional, and once again, you can self-refer, depending on your insurance, I'm sure, but if you're seeing a doctor, you could ask your doctor about it, right? And say, can we get this healed a little bit quicker, or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and protect our feet, take care of our feet. That's what this is all about.
Very important.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, Lord, for being here today.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after these words.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too.
We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
And now it's time for our community billboards, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Community-wide yard sales taking place at Coleman Heritage Park on April the 6th from 7 to 5. If you need more information, give them a call, 734-9931. And ready to get in shape for summer? Well, you're invited to attend the weekly Take Off Pounds Sensibly meetings, that's TOPS, Tuesday nights at 5:30 p.m. in the Basement Recreation Hall of Benedictine Manor. Give Joe a call at 256-734-7428 for more information. And April walking tours start this Saturday and continue every Saturday beginning at 10 a.m. And it should be a pretty day this coming Saturday. It's guided by the community historians and local stories are told, and printed program is available. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can send it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax it to 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman, and spell out the number 2.
And a look at our weather forecast for you, brought to you today by Mitch Chevrolet. Today's forecast will be cloudy, windy with a 30% chance of afternoon showers and a high near 56. Tonight, cloudy, windy the same with an 80% chance of rain and a low near 46. And tomorrow, cloudy with a 100% chance of rain and a high near 53. So who is our guest for tomorrow?
Well, they're going to be talking about the Pilot Club Fashion Show that takes place in April every year. And so, anyway, that ought to be interesting. I always enjoy going to that if I can.
Sounds like a good program. Thank you again for joining us on Today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.